Hey everybody, this is Coach Jerry, live and in person, and I want to welcome you to this special edition of our Friday message. You know, there's been a lot of buzz going around about what Gina and I are doing. We've been dropping you some hints here and there on Facebook. You know, some of you have been hearing through the grapevine, hey, I heard you're doing something with Keith Kochner. Is that true? What are you doing? Are you in cahoots? And although we're going to be coming out with some great material here in the next couple of weeks, I'm like a kid on Christmas. I was so excited, I just couldn't wait anymore. I couldn't wait for a couple of weeks. I decided I've got to make a video now and share my excitement with you and tell you a little bit about what we're doing and the story of how we've got to where we are to really get you excited and fired up and ready to be part of what we are going to be launching on June 5th. So most of you kind of know a little bit of our backstory. You know, Gina and I got a letter last year in September from her company that because of their policies and procedures, the way things are written, that we could not both keep our businesses running once we got married, that one of us was going to have to give up our business. And honestly, hearing that was difficult, it was challenging, it tested our own mindset. But at the end of the day, we completely understood where they were coming from and exactly the reasons behind it all. So we just had to decide what we were going to do. And we went into prayer and we decided after a period of time that Gina was going to be the one to give up her business because the growth of the coaching business that I had was really having a great impact around the world, and we wanted to keep that going. And I got to be honest, it wasn't an easy decision. It was very tough. There was lots of emotions going through that. But you know, I watched Gina handle that with such grace, such dignity, such class, such integrity. Just went to show me exactly the person that I actually married. And so we started to think about what next. You know, what are we going to do now? What is she going to do? How are we going to make things happen? And we started seeking answers to our questions. And we did what we knew how to do. We just basically prayed and we just asked God to guide us, to direct us, to open doors of opportunity for us, and to show us what the next step in our journey was going to be. Well, it wasn't more than about a month later that I got a call out of the blue by incredible international speaker and trainer, the awesome Keith Kochner from Mentorship. I was completely shocked and taken aback to hear from Keith Kochner himself. And he had told me that he was traveling around and doing presentations, and people had kept asking him, have you spoke to Jerry? Have you talked to him? You really need to connect. And he just decided he'd heard enough and decided to give me a call. And so we connected back in October. And it was amazing how instant we developed a friendship. Like-minded people trying to do things to make a difference and just connecting on our journeys and what we've been through. And I started to talk to Keith kind of about where Gina and I were and what we had in mind and what we were trying to accomplish and how we had no idea how to do it. And it was at that time that he started talking to us about this platform that he utilized to create the incredible business called Mentorship that he has today that many of you are very, very familiar with. And we were looking for things like graphics and IT and administration and all of that stuff. And he had an entire platform already developed, already set up to do that. And we came to an agreement to be able to utilize his platform to help us create the vision of what we wanted to set up. And I got to tell you, his team at Mentorship are some of the greatest people that I've had the opportunity and the privilege of working with in the 23 years I've been in business. We have had such a great time getting to know them and working together and developing this incredible platform that I know is going to make a great impact in people's lives. And so when Gina and I decided what did we want to do with this platform, you know, it came down to three very simple things. Number one, I know, and now all of you know this very important point, that mindset is everything, right? In our profession, you win or lose based on what's going on in your mind. We all know that. The second thing is our minds are always going to get attacked. It doesn't matter who you are, how many degrees you have, how much money you make, how many letters are in front of your name or in the back of your name. It doesn't really matter because our mind is going to be challenged. There's going to be times where we're all going to deal with doubts and fears and insecurities and worry and frustrations, discouragement. All of those things are always going to come against us. That is a fact. But the third thing that I've learned in my journey is that most people don't have an intentional game plan. Intentional plan on how to work on their mindset daily. See, you can't just work on your mindset once in a while or whenever you feel like it. It's something that has to be done on a continual and regular basis because things are always going to come against us. Things are always going to happen. We're always going to have to go through challenges and obstacles, and the stronger our mindset is as we go through that, the faster we actually get through that thing. And so the whole premise of our website platform that we wanted to create was how to help people develop an intentional plan to work on their mindset little bits at a time, every day, over a period of time, so they can become the best version of themselves that they want to be. And so therefore, we created Champion Mentorship. Now, Champion Mentorship is the upgraded version of Coaching for Champions. And what we are doing is we are going to create a community of like-minded people, people who have the same goals, the same beliefs, the same visions when it comes to business and success. Because when you create a community of like-minded people, man, amazing things can happen. And one of the things I hear as I travel around the country, and I do my champion summits all over the world, is people will always come to Gene and I and say things like this: boy, I wish I could just sit and have coffee with Jerry every day. Boy, I wish that there was a little Jerry doll that I could put in my purse or put in my backpack and take home with me. You know, one of those dolls where you pull the back and Jerry says all of his Jerryisms to inspire me. We hear that all the time. And we thought, how great would it be if we could actually create that environment for people to have? So Champion Mentorship is going to be a community of people that are going to come together to be able to work with each other and grow to the next level together. And there's going to be some amazing things that are going to be part of this community. The first amazing thing is our daily coaching moments. You are going to get in your email box every morning a coaching message from me Monday through Friday. A message that is going to both inspire you, encourage you, and challenge you with something to focus on and think on that day. These messages are going to be anywhere from 6 to 7 minutes. So there'll be messages you can listen to when you're getting ready to go to work, when you come home, during your lunch break. And if you happen to miss any of our daily messages, don't worry, don't stress, because they will all be archived on our website. So you can go and listen to them anytime you want and re-listen to them anytime you want. Just imagine every day starting off with some yelling with love and really helping you get your mindset set for the day. That's one of the key components of our website. The second thing is going to be our weekly leadership articles. And we're going to have articles that are going to be written by myself, by Gina, by many other people that have had success in the area of leadership and business. And we're going to have these articles that are going to be written and posted every Monday on our website. So that way you can start off the day on Monday not only with a daily message from me, but from our weekly article that's going to help you grow in many of those different areas. Then we're going to have a monthly keynote. And the monthly keynotes are going to be 45-minute messages and trainings that'll be done by myself. They will be interviews that I will do with other people, or they might actually be special guests that I will actually have come in and do these for me. But we're going to have that every single month to give us a specific training on a certain area of life or business that can really help you grow. So you're going to get the daily messages from me. You're going to get weekly leadership articles. You're going to get monthly keynotes. And for those of you that are in the network marketing profession, I'm going to also do a special additional keynote training every month geared specifically for all of us in the network marketing profession, focusing on the very things that every one of us deal with and have to go through, and share 23 years of my experience in helping you get through those areas. So that's going to be an extra added bonus for those that are in the network marketing profession. Then we're going to have a live Q&A every month where you'll be able to get together with me, call in. We're going to have a conference line set up, and you can call in and bring your questions, and we can have live interaction, talk about challenges, talk about things that you're dealing with, and work on helping you get to the next level. That's going to be also once a month. And then we're going to have all sorts of other things that will be added as we go along. We're going to have a reading resource part of our website where I'm going to be able to recommend books that have impacted me, and we'll have other leaders that will recommend books that can help you grow and get to the next level. And then we're going to have leadership forums where we just all get to come together and help each other, and you'll be able to communicate with other members in our community. We're going to talk about things that are outside of business. We're going to talk about how to have great marriages, how to have successful kids, raise successful kids, how to be able to grow in your faith. We're going to have all sorts of things, and the whole intention of this is to not only build and strengthen your mindset, but to truly help you become the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. Gina and I are so excited about the impact that we believe this will be able to make, not only in your lives, but in the lives of your teams and the people that you love and care about the most. And so the great thing is getting involved in our community is very simple, because we give people 4 different options of how you can get involved in this community, and you basically get to just choose whichever option best suits you. If you want to be involved in this community on a monthly basis, and you want to pay for it monthly, the investment, my friends, is only $9.90 a month. And that's for 12 months. Can you believe that? For less than the cost of a lunch, you can get involved in our community for $9.90 a month. And that's for 12 months. If you decide that you want to sign up for 12 months in advance, then we're going to discount the price a little bit, and it will be $99 for 12 months, which is the equivalent of 2 months free. If you want to get involved for 24 months, it'll be $199 for 24 months, which is the equivalent of 4 months free. And if you want to sign up for 3 years, and you say to yourself, well, why 3 years? Because this is a journey that we're going to go on. This is something that takes time to develop. And imagine just how great it will be for us to be in relationship together for 36 months, learning and growing and becoming better in every area of our lives. So if you want to sign up for 36 months, it's $299 for the 36 months, and that's up to 6 months free. And on top of that, I want to offer all of you that want to do that a special added bonus. Many of you know that I have sold my CD series and DVD series around the country at all of my Champion Summits for $199. The Mastering the Mindset Success DVD and CD and the Mastering the Skill Set CD series, that package is sold for $199 all over the country. And so what I'm going to do for those of you that say, I want to sign up for 36 months, I am going to give you my entire CD collection, downloadable version, absolutely free. And you might say, well, I already have your CDs and DVDs. Fantastic. Then you can gift this to somebody on your team that doesn't. But that's only going to be for those that register